No, that kind of works itself out once camp starts. So uh, they just get the true experience of college football, and it's not people rolling out the red carpet for you, telling you how great you are.
How do you see the running back situation play out as a guy that's going to try to make holes up front?
Um, I think one of them is going to emerge out of the backfield, obviously, from this camp, but it's going to take a lot of repetitions. And I'd said before, it's kind of like the Jeremy Langford after Le'Veon Bell. Everyone was freaking out who's going to be the next guy. Le'Veon Bell's leaving early. And Jeremy had an okay spring, and he was just getting repetitions, figuring it out. And then once the season started, he just broke out. And I think these young guys just need more repetitions, and when they get more comfortable, they're going to take off like that.
How about Connor? What's he mean to this team here this season?
Um, he just brings so much confidence to the team, and he brings all the young guys along. I see him watching film with young guys, and I don't know, our team does a great job. Like the older guys, we do like 7-on-7s and stuff like that, and O and D line will do 1-on-1s, and all the older guys like care more about those young guys learning and teaching them, where it's not necessarily about being an older guy and getting your reps. It's about showing these young guys how to do things and the best way to do them. So
The motto this year is reach higher. What does that mean to you?
I just think it means that we need to reach our goals this year. We've reached a standard the last couple years, and we need to take that next step.
What are your goals?
I would say right now, beat Western Michigan and make it to the Big Ten championship game. I don't think my whole life I've never really thought past any of that kind of stuff. I always take it a step at a time.
Do you think this is the best offensive line that you've been here since you've been here?
I don't know. There's been a lot of good O-lines since I've been here. Last year and the Rose Bowl year was two great O-lines. I don't know. I'm just glad that my last year that we're in the conversation with being one of the best O-lines.
Do you hear the external stuff about people saying how good this offensive line is or could be?
Yeah, we hear it, but at the same time, as a group, it does, like, you still got to go out and play. It's not just you can't roll your helmet out there and expect to win. And that's the kind of group that we have, guys that don't get their head too big or anything like that. It's just blue collar kind of guys that work hard.
Can I ask Tom, what is the vibe or personality of that room? You guys are really low key around us.
Yeah, no. I would say we're all just like a bunch of goofballs, really, jokesters. I swear, every time, or if you walk past the O-line room, every time we're having meetings, you hear everyone laughing and having a good time. But when we got to work, we work, and we have fun too.
Is there somebody that sets the tone for that, or is that everybody's personality? How does that come about?
I don't know. I think it's just the gel of the group. There's a lot of funny guys in there. Zach Higgins is one of the funniest guys I've ever met, I think. But and then Donovan Clark's laugh, and so same with Cody Keeler. It's something different.
As a leader in that group, I mean, you kind of know when to take it light, when to kind of tone in. I mean, you kind of set the tone for stuff like that.
Everybody's different in there. There's certain guys that respond to different things. Like some guys, like for instance, my younger brother. His whole life, he's responded better to getting screamed at or you giving him a swing. But then there's some guys that if you come down on them like that, they'll shut down. So it's different for everybody. But as a group, I think we do a good job of keeping it in the middle.
Did you prepare him a lot by screaming at him?
A little bit, I would say, more my parents. So, I don't know. He's always responded to getting yelled at. He'd probably look at you and go, yeah. So. It's just taking the next step, really. The bar's been set, and we've been getting to the bar, but we got to get those extra inches, find those extra inches like last year, but just get a little farther. For us to come there, I think it's it's a lot to do with the staff and the guys on the team. Both my brothers have come up to a lot of games, and they're comfortable around the guys on the team, and they kind of get to know them, and the coaches are all great guys. And I don't know, my parents have told me that they feel comfortable sending their kids to Coach D and the staff because those are the kind of people you want them to be around, and that's the kind of people that it's great to be around, guys like Coach D that show you the right way to do things. Oh, it's good to see a lot of Illinois guys up there. When I was a freshman, I want to say there were 2 or 3 guys from Illinois and the whole team, but now they're everywhere.
You go up against that defensive line all the time in practice. Just how good are they?
They play, I'll say that. They got long arm, big body guys that work hard and have a nose for the ball.
Who's better than the offensive line or defensive line?
I don't know. We go back and forth with them, so
Who's your least favorite player to go against in the Big Ten? And this question is a compliment.
trying to think. I'd say some of the guys on the Penn State D-line, the guys on Ohio State D-line, where they just have a motor and they're going the whole time. A guy like Anthony Zettel, he's playing until the play's over. Where some guys you go against, if you like beat them and you get in position, that's kind of it. With guys like that, it's not over until the ref blows the whistle.
Well, Zettel's on the watch list. What makes him stand out?
He's a tough D lineman who's great hands, great speed off the ball, and he has a nonstop motor.
The NFL's pretty big on him, and they're also really big on your teammate Schleek. What's it like to go against him in practice? What jumps out about him?
Oh, it's always fun. I feel like after we go against each other, we laugh every time. So in practice, he'll stunt inside, and I'll be sitting there, and sometimes we both just stop and just start laughing and don't even block, or I don't try and block him, and he doesn't try and get past me.
Conklin's really developed into a special player. You've been working next to him, obviously, all this time. What jumps out about him?
He's another guy that just has that chip on his shoulder that nobody believed him when he's coming out of high school, and he's one guy that I can say consistently, day in and day out, works hard. He's a tough guy, and he punishes people out there.
Do you think the chip on the shoulder is kind of a program thing?
Yeah, I would say so. Actually, on our workout T-shirts, like we have to wear the same workout shirt for our lifts, and there's a chip on your shoulder that Coach Manny put on there.
That's cool.
So
Like is screen printed on, or like actual like something that's added on? Like how do what kind of?
it's just like printed on the shirt. So like it says like
chip
Michigan State strength conditioning, and then there's an actual poker chip
Oh, okay.
with the Spartan head in the middle of it on the T-shirt.
I have a few how well do you know your head coach questions.
Oh, geez.
All right, we'll start with how old do you think Coach Antonio is?
Dude, this is scary stuff. If I say too old, it's 52, 53?
59. That's good.
Ah, hey, I'm telling you, he's in shape. He's a fit guy.
Where did Coach Antonio play football, and what was his position?
I know he was a DB and he played at South Carolina.
There it is. What's Coach Antonio's wife's name?
Becky, I know that.
And how many children does he have, and what are the
2, Kristen and Lauren.
Kristen and
Lauren,
there you go. All right. 4, that's all.
age thing.
Who's one of the more vocal guys on the offense besides Connor?
As an offense, I would like Travis Jackson was the big vocal guy last year for us, and like a Connor Cruz, but and Tony Lippett. I would say Connor's stepping up for that. I'm more of a guy that's lead by example, but we're having more and more guys step up. Guys from the wide receiver position. AJ Troop's starting to step up, talk more. Jack Conklin is, Donovan Clark, and I don't know. It's just a group effort with the whole offense, really.